Welcome back to SB Basic, guys. My birthday is officially over, so no more celebrating and it's back to work. This week we're going to be switching it up a little bit because I don't know about you, I've been a little tired of all this glass layup, but we're going to start working on the cap of our soffit. So it's just nice to...
Got news for you, there's more glass layup on that too.
But it's different. It's different, so it feels better. Okay. So we laid it out yesterday. We did a little layup with the thickened epoxy on the major run, and we're going to do the rest of it today. The hard thing is with the weather, it takes a lot longer to cure, so we're being strategic and putting it in the sun so it hardens before the dew hits. Don't be fooled by those blue skies. It is freezing.
Well, we got a good jump on these caps. Yesterday, spent the day just ripping all of our cap material from the honeycomb. And starting to lay things out. We did a practice piece, this one right here. And this is just raw honeycomb with our bull nose laminated to the side with thickened epoxy. Everything lines up just like we wanted. So now it's time to put the rest on. It's quite the process. It's kind of fun, actually. I'll show you how I did. So here's the next piece we've cut. Polypropylene honeycomb. This piece probably weighs, I don't know, way less than a pound. And our PVC moldings. This is just a quarter round, 3/4 by 3/4 quarter round. I've put little marks. And that piece needs to be laminated right there. This piece is a little trickier. If I line up my marks here, I need to bend this around this radius. And to do that, I built a little jig. This will let me kerf it with the saw and put kerfs 3/4 of the way through this, and this will bend right into place. There's the first one, and a couple dozen left. Okay, there we go. Before I pull it out of the jig, I'm going to scuff this surface. This PVC molding has a slick surface to it. But just giving a quick once over with a heavy grit, boy, that epoxy just wants to grab it. Now let's pull this out, do the same thing to the other side. Okay, I'm all set. put the piece down with a little bit of masking tape down. I don't want to epoxy my project down to the work surface. Here's our new piece that's curved. We'll be bending that in a minute. Here's the opposite side that we need to laminate in. So we're ready for Lynn and her thickened epoxy.
Am I holding it for you? Is that what it's going to be?
How about you hold this instead?
Say nothing. God, you see how this is?
And now for the fun part.
Is it fun though?
It's all fun. Just stick this down. See the mark right here?
Yeah.
Hold it.
See how he doesn't let me just have fun?
Oh, this is fun.
I'm so impatient.
Okay, first thing we do is secure this down.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Well, we've got this all laid up and secure. We'll let this fire off and it'll hold its shape. What do you think, Lynn?
I'm cold. Trying to get some warmth. Looks good.
Convincing.
I think this was a successful layup. Don't you think?
Yeah, it looks pretty good actually. Just take advantage of the sun while we can.
God, it's the sun and the warmth is so fleeting.
I know, from the sun to the shade it drops 20 degrees, so.
I can't afford that 20-degree drop. It's so cold. I had to put on a vest.
You're a wimp.
I am a wimp. I've never said otherwise.
Yeah, these look good. Let's let these set up. Let's get on to something else.
I think Compass needs a bath.
I think he would say otherwise.
This is the day that Compass dreads most, getting a bath. We don't have any running water on the boat, so we had to improvise. We wanted him to be all nice and clean for Christmas, but notice how he's sitting on the cooler so that we can't wash it. He never just hangs out when we're outside like this. I think he knows what's going on.
Poor guy. He hates this, but he loves it. Okay, baby.
It's the next morning, and it was a chilly night, but I threw some insulating blankets over all this all night, and the epoxy cured nicely. So my goal for today is to break these out of these jigs and start forming them into the soffit. I want to be able to have these where they need to be so I could turn them over and start getting glass on the bottom side. So that's my project for the next couple hours, so I'll get busy. Okay, here they are. Got a little bit of epoxy squeeze out along some of these. We'll sand all that out. I need to trim this flush here. But I've already preset some of the miters on here. Everything looks real clean. I'll clean this one up as well. Sand all this out. I'll even touch sand this. Try to get this radius a little smoother. Looks like there's a little bit of a hump right in here, but not too bad. This one looks good. And the third one. So I got a little work to do. See, like this is raised just a touch here. I want to level that out before I start laying glass on here. So I do have a little bit of work. Not too bad though. Well, before we get sanding on these, let's talk a little bit about the weight of our entire project. We've been tracking the material as we use it and lay it down. And right now, as it stands, we're at about 115 pounds. That's 52 kilograms. All the materials we're using are ultra light. This is a polypropylene honeycomb. Even the moldings we put on are whipped PVC, so they're very light. In fact, to demonstrate how light this is, I've constructed a crude balance. We'll just set that right there. Lynn's gonna kill me, but the only thing I could find that had weights on it that I could use were her New Zealand Sauvignon Blanc. So this panel with all the moldings and epoxy stands at 22.5 ounces. That's 638 grams. Of course, we will pick up a bit of weight as we start laminating, but we'll track that as well. And we should have a pretty accurate weight by the time we're done with this project. I'm gonna get these back.
We are off on another excursion, actually a road trip. We were contacted by one of our viewers who is an orthodontist, and he generously offered to open up his office to give Emma a little consult or examination to see what we need to do. This will be something that Emma is probably really used to, because this is her probably, we don't know, I mean, she's had braces on twice, and we did see our orthodontist and dentist prior to leaving, and we knew something like this was going to happen. We just didn't anticipate how hard it's going to be with COVID. You know, a lot of dentist office and orthodontist office are a little bit more cautious about going in and out, and obviously we don't know anybody here, but you know, we feel really comfortable, and he has generously opened up his office on a day off, so that's where we're going.
Yep.
Someone's a little excited. We're nervous.
Okay, let's hit it. Okay, so let's check your jaw joints here. Open and close for me. All the way. Open one more time. Close. One more time. Close. Joints are clear. All right, now we're going to go top down. Okay, there's our joints right there. This right here is the joint. And I see this white line is cortication. This is the hardened bone. You see that all the way around on both sides, so we're good there. We have 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 24 is the layovers. There's the crowns of the teeth. There's lower crowding. Wow. Amazing, this information. Yeah. Oh, you're very welcome.
Thank
you. We'll stay in contact.
All right, great.
Get a game plan for this.
Love your
young
channel.
lady.
It's a wonderful channel. You guys are doing a great job with your boat. You're doing a great job with the daughter.
Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Dr. Payne. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Bye-bye now.
Happy holidays.
So from the crew of SB Basic to you guys, we wanted to wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. This year has been really rough for everybody, and I cannot wait to put this year behind us.
Oh, I am glad 2020 is in the books, and we're excited for 2021.
Anyways, guys, thanks for watching this week's episode of Onboard Lifestyle. If you liked it, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Come back next week to see the very first video of 2021.
See you next year.
See you next year.
See you then.
Bye.